So how many of your customer orders are you actually making a profit on? That might seem like a really weird question. Hi, this is Rob O'Byrne from Logistics Bureau, and I'm hanging out in the Qantas Club at Melbourne again, doing a bit of travelling at the moment. This was a really interesting trip though down to Melbourne because I was visiting a number of clients, and one was quite a large online retailer, and we were talking about their order profiles. There's a lot of small orders going all over the country, and that got me thinking that one of the topics we talked about at our last breakfast seminar was understanding the cost to serve of your order profile. In other words, understanding the profitability of all of your customers, all of your products. And this was a really interesting example because there was lots and lots of small orders going out. So here is a tip. Whatever type of business you're in, whether it be online or retail or B2B, have a look at the profile of your customers and of your orders and make sure that you're actually making money on all of them, because believe it or not, in all the businesses I've looked at over the years and doing these sort of cost to serve studies, so I'll just speak up, it's getting a bit noisy, it's not uncommon for about 20% of orders going out of a business to have negative margin on them because the orders are too small, because they're being sent to very remote locations, or they're using very expensive freight modes, that type of thing. So particularly in B2C, if you've got really small orders, that's something you want to have a look at, and making sure that you're getting profit on all of those orders. You're going to have some loss leaders probably, but you don't want 20%. So I would say have a look, break it down if it appears like a bit of a mammoth task. Typically start with the warehousing operations and see if you can narrow down what is the cost of processing each order, each item, each line, and start to attribute realistic costs to each of your orders. And you'd want to attribute things like all of the, so people are looking at me like I'm a bit weird here. I mean, what else do you do in Qantas Club? So you'd want to attribute costs to the receiving function, to the put away, the storage, the picking, the packing, and so on. Make sure you're doing that realistically, and you've got to take into account the characteristics of the product, and start to have a look at your order profile. If you've never done it, you're probably going to find 15, 20%, if you're really unlucky, 30 or 40% of your orders are going out with negative margins. So just a thought that I thought I'd share with you prior to getting on the flight back to Sydney. Hopefully it's not like last time where we had a 5-hour delay. But hey, there's worse places to hang out than the Qantas Club. So tip for the day, look at the profitability of all of your orders.